Hello, everyone. What a surprise. So, I'm going to be creating on a lunchtime, put it that way. I'm using this beautiful kit here. I just opened it up. Nothing been really open. You're going to see it's still sealed. And I'm going to share some extra card with the stamp set. It's a beautiful stamp set. Many of you, I'm looking here if I can see. Let me pull this way. Here we go. If you're here, if you can tell me if you can hear me. I think I get some viewers there. It's say 9 right now. Yes, awesome. So, Kristen, if you can tell me if you hear the voice, the picture, and so on, that would be perfect. Like I mentioned many times, I plan to, when we hit COVID-19, I did 2 weeks straight live at all different time on YouTube. I plan to at least once a week, and I would like to do lunchtime. So the best way to know when I'm going to be, I want to have a set schedule for this. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I am live. Thursday night, I create on the fly on Facebook. I plan to pick any days at around lunchtime. That's my goal during the week to come live on Facebook. So, not Facebook, but on YouTube. So the best way to get notified when I go live, even if you're at work or so on, it's right below. Subscribe to my channel where you see the little bell. Click on that to get notifications. So even if you're busy or you're out and about, when you get on your device, you're going to see that I was live and you can come and catch what's going on. So I see quite a bit are joining in. Awesome. So I'm going to flip you down, and I got quite a bit to share with you. And like I said, that kid was screaming. By the way, I am not a purple fan. I know a lot of my followers, when I ask for a color, they say anything purple, the Gorgeous Grapes, the Highland Heather, and all that. I'm a blue person. I love everything blue. I'm pink today. But see, always my blue jeans. Always. I love my blue jeans. Blue is my favorite color. So, but this kid, was screaming at me. So let's get going. I'm going to flip you down around. I'm going to have to adjust the light maybe a little bit, but it won't be long. So let me flip you down and around and down. And that, I know that's very bright. Just hold on. I say hold on. And we're going to go here. Oh, that look, oops. Needed at 7. Here we go. That looked pretty good. I think it's very loose here. Here, let me flip this around just a little bit. Oh, the other way. Okay, that looked pretty good. So we're going to leave it there. So first, let me tell you about the kit. I got the alternative here. And also I did all these ones that I'm going to share. So let me bring my catalog right here. And it is on page 8 of the catalog. So in the catalog, you're going to see the kits. Let me remove this here out of the way, right there. In the catalog, you're going to see that you get different types of kit. So this kit here, this is the kit. So you got the box. The box, it's gorgeous, like to old card. It would make such a lovely gift, like for birthday, name it. Man, that is a weird angle. Here we go. Here we go. It would make a very, very lovely gift with cards in it, like for grandma, aunts, your sisters, so on. I think it's gorgeous. You get the little doodad to tie it up. And see, I didn't even open it up, so we all going to open it up together. So the kit, what I share with you, these here, that is the top here. It's $32, and you make 4 of each card for a total of 16 cards, and it comes with the box. Then the stamp set, it's separately. This one, pay attention where it say it show artwork at 40%. I'm going to say 98% of the catalog, what you see, it's what you get. But you see the Get Well Soon, that is the full size. These one are, oh, they're already here. So you see the flower, 40, oops, let me pull you back up. You see the difference? It's quite a bit of a difference. But the Get Well, that is the true size there to show you the difference. And see what you get, it's what you see. So most of the product, the stamp set in the catalog, it is the true size. It's going to list if it's not. In this case, it is. So the stamp set, it's sold separately from the kit. So keep that in mind. If you get one, I would say you want the other one. Like example over here, the page before, so page 7, these kit, the stamp set come with it. And also Looking Up. So the Simply Citrus and Looking Up, the stamp set come with it. The beauty about when it's sold separately, like the Gorgeous Posies that we're going to be playing with it today, you just buy one of the stamp set, and then you can buy mini kits, because I think these kits would make wonderful, wonderful gifts. And I know that if I say Christmas gift, you're going to say, let's have summer first. Well, if you do them in the summertime, when come the crazy holiday season, you get gifts ready, right? Or they would make beautiful birthday gifts just because and so on. But a lot of time we don't know what to give, like the teacher at Christmas, or grandma got everything she possibly can have. Well, that would be perfect. It would be a gift that keep giving, because the one that receive it going to use the card. They're going to write in somebody else's day. You see, it's just down the road. So that's what we're going to be playing with it today. So, and I get, like I said, at the end, I'm going to share a different card that I did with, well, when it's not done, we're going to finish it. So let's open up the pack. You get the, my thing, it's too cockeyed for me. It's driving me insane. 1 minute. This needs to come here, and this needs to go here. Still not right. I'm sorry, it's just driving me insane. Okay, that's a little bit better. Much better for me. Okay, I know we got the glare, but that's going to go away in a minute when it's not. So you get kind of tips and that in this here, see? So they give you the 4 cards. They give you, it's not step by step, but they tell you what to do. So I just want to leave that there. It's very rare that I follow that. I'm horrible to follow that, okay? So let's go and let's open. I won't do the whole kit. We're going to just see what's in it and maybe do one of each. So let's open this up. It's like Christmas, right? Here we go. Now we got, so we should have 4 of each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4. Is that gorgeous? Oh my, my, my. Even the colors, for me, they're bright, but they're beyond gorgeous. And I think I can be a little bit, I think that's a little bit true color there. It's kind of dark. 1 minute. Oh. Did I lose you there? 1 second. My goodness. We got problem today. Here we go. Much better. Okay. Then, I don't know if you guys are back. I think so. And then here's 4 more. See how these are gorgeous. Beyond gorgeous. Right? Just 3, oh no, 4 of this. And then 4 of these. Okay, let's do 1 of each. Okay, 1. This is gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, we're going to put these away. So the kit would have 4 of each. Then, okay, the pink, it's with this one here. So we're going to put that there. Oh, we get 2 in the pink, I think. Yes, 2 in the pink. So this and this go in the pink. And then we got the light. No, it's not. 1 minute. That's pink, pink. Oh, green and, okay. The green one is this one. So let's get a green one. Here. And then we got the purple in here. Oh, that's the envelope. That's not it. Oh, I moved the purple aside too quick. Here we go. So now we got 1 of each. And all the envelopes are in the purple. See, you got all the 16 envelopes. Well, let's see the back. See, boom. So you got all the envelopes to go with your kit. And then you got those little embellishments here. So we got ribbon. And we got a linen thread in the Gorgeous Grapes. So with the ribbon, it's like this. You see, you don't have to, you can take an iron it, or another thing that helps, it's take your bone folder and just see, it's going to uncrinkle a lot. Another thing you can take, if you get like a curling iron for your hair, that would straighten that up also, because this is kind of a little crumble there. Okay, let's put, and then you get all the embellishment. See, the circle, the straight, the flowers. So let's do quick. I'm going to start with the top there. Very rare that I follow these instructions, but I'm going to look a little bit at the instruction. So I need, and then if you don't like the greeting that it gives you, you can always use another greeting. Absolutely. It's no right, I mean, that you have to follow that. Don't think because they give you X and X that you have to do X and X. You can do any greeting. If that would be a great birthday card, right? So you can do happy birthday. You know which set that would go good too also with this kit? It is the one in the new, it's called the beginner brochure. Even it's beginner, it's not really beginner. But this one here, the happy birthday, thank you for you, that would fit perfectly in that. That is the new little brochure. And I got it on my blog. If you don't have it, you can come and check it out on my blog. On page 5, that would be an awesome set for that. And I still think I'm too dark. I just don't like the color right now. That's too light. Okay, let's keep it there. I think that's much better. So, I don't do a lot of get well card. Maybe, well, I'm going to do some. So, I'm going to take Island Heather. So maybe it's Gorgeous Grapes. I'm taking Island Heather, and I'm going to stamp that in my circle. Here we go. And we're going to place that. So let's have oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, let's go up this way. Oh, let me pull a little bit higher. Over here, we're going to put that right here. Voila. Now this here, they took a piece of ribbon, or you know what, even if it's sprinkled, that's okay. So we're gonna cut, let's do like, they did like 3 or 4. Let's do this. And we're gonna cut that. I'm sure they give you measurement. Who measure, right? I don't. And I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna use glue dots for that. So I'm going to put a glue dot there. I'm going to fold this. Oops. Up like this. Let's see here. I'm just going to do 3. Fold that a bit sideways, okay? Okay, let's shrink that a bit. So I'm going to fold, and I go a bit sideways. And fold. Here we go. So you know what? I will cheat. And you see what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a stapler me and just go right here. That's, it don't say that, but that's what I'm going to do because I think that's going to be easier. And then we're going to put that right here. And I don't like just a round thing. I like that it's open. So I'm going to cut that. You know what? I need better scissors. And I'm going to cut that. Oh, I got one of the dots there. Here we go. Now I'm going to take a dimensional. And we're going to put that in the back. Make sure it don't show. I'm using leftover dimensional there. But they're all good. They all do the same job. So you want to use those things on the side. I had people tossing that out. I'm like, no. We're going to put the get well there. Then we're going to take one of the little pink flower here. Oh, just one. I just need one. With 1 single and 1 double. 1 single and 1 double. Okay, that. The glue dots, you're going to put it in the front. Okay, put it in the front. And then you're going to put it in the back here. So you see, it worked perfect. Now, again, the glue dot in the front. And then in the back. Now we're going to take a dimensional and put it in the back of this. Voila. How simple that was. And then inside you can stamp the flowers. Let's say I'm going to stamp the flower, and I'm going to do everything in Island Heather, okay? So inside, I could take my flower, because the inside it's white, and put my flower right there. See how pretty that flower is? It's gorgeous. So we got one done. Let's do another one. The next one, it's, oops, not this. The next one, it's the one in the green. We're going to mount this right at the top. Did I say this is a gorgeous kit? Gorgeous. And it's the long strip that they use. So we're going to use the long strip. Wishing you comfort and peace at this time. But remember, if those reading don't do the trick, you can, I mean, those gorgeous flowers could be for everything, every occasion. So don't think that you have to just use those greeting. If it's some you want more, just happy birthday or thinking of you, absolutely you can change the greeting. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to stamp that right here. We're going to eyeball that right there. Ooh, pretty. And I think they use gorgeous grapes. Maybe I should switch to that. Now, they took a piece of ribbon. Where's my ribbon here? And they just added that here. So let's cut this way. And then this way. Here we go. Diagonal a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is just put a piece of fast fuse there. You can use any type of glue really. And then I'm going to put that right here. Now I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to use dimensional in the back. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. I'm flying those little boogers right all over the place here. And I'm going to have that right here. Now they use one of this, and okay, I'm going to mount those two together. So let me, I'm guessing, I'm not reading any of the instruction, that's just me. And then I'm going to put that at the top. I'm going to take one of the little leaves. And some of it are smaller, right? Here we go. And again, the leaves, you want it at the top. You want to put your glue at the top. I'm going to put that just sideways here. And then we're going to put another one here. Oh, oops, always at the top. Put that right here. Now we're going to use a dimensional to put that right there. So let's use a dimensional. And then they use the baker's twine or the linen thread in the purple, really. I'm going to put that right here. You know what? I think it would go better this way. Yep. Here we go. Just a little bit more. Here we go. That's better. Now we're going to use the linen thread here. And they just did a little bow. See, when it curls, I just use my finger or the bone folder that would straighten it up. Just do a little bow. I like to do it before I cut it, so then I waste less. This one, it's plenty long on one side, but that's okay. Let me cut this. And the way that I'm going to glue that, I'm going to take a glue dots and I'm going to crunch it. What I mean by that is just go small, crunch it up here, put it in the back, and put that right here. Oh, stay there. Here we go. Now I got my little bow there. How cute is this? Way cute. So we got 2 done. Now the next one. It's the purple one. And this one gonna be on the long way. So let's put this here. Make sure it opens. And inside, I'm going to stamp a flower also, okay? You saw me do one. No use stopping doing all. I'm going to, oh, that go at the top. So the flower at the top. And really, even if I would have put it at the bottom, trust me when I say it is no right and wrong. And this time, I know they got ribbon there, but I'm not adding ribbon. I'm just going to go ahead and take one of those long strips here. It's, well, the long one, it's this more the one with just one die, put that one in. And then we're going to add the other greeting for every, for a very kind and thoughtful friend. See, that could be done for any occasion, really. Do you see what I'm doing? I just had put my stamp together, and they're very sticky first, so you can always put it a bit on your skin, but I just put it under. You have to be very careful. What pack is that from? That is on page 8, the new kit, Gorgeous Posy. That's what it is. On page 8, Gorgeous Posy. And I got the supply at the top also. But if you just join me, it is from page 8, Gorgeous Posy. That's what I'm playing with on page 8. It is a gorgeous set. Okay, now I'm going to bring Gorgeous Grapes. Because remember I told you that I think could be a little bit darker. So I'm going to come here, eyeball that right here. Voila. And we're going to use, so now they got the purple flower. So let me bring one of those purple flower. Oh, I get 2 here. And they're using a double leaf. So remember, when you put your leaf, you put your glue dot in the front. Usually we put in the back, but this it's to help, so it go in the back here. And they got a little one too. And let me bring a little leaf. And then we're going to do one more. And then I'm going to share with you some extra inspiration with this stamp set, because you can buy just the stamp set. Okay, now this add the ribbon. I said I was not adding that. They also put the linen thread in the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put adhesive in the back of this here. And they kind of did like a loop in the back of this. So what I'm going to do is put it there. I'm going to loop this ear. And then do another loop here. And then cut this. So I didn't want to add the ribbon with that. I just see it. So now I just got a little bit of element in the back here. And we're going to put that right about here. And this one, I didn't raise it up. It's raised over there. I didn't raise it up. I put it flat. I'm going to raise my flower though. And the flower in the sample, you see it's right there. Mine, I'm going to put it at the top here, corner. Here we go. Voila. Another one done. So we just got one more. So you see how simple this kit would be, but it's so gorgeous. The colors are amazing, amazing. All that gold. Oh, it's a good thing I look. All the gold in it, it is beautiful. I'm going to make a few of these. Absolutely. Now this one say celebrating your day, and that one they use the pink. Okay, I'm going to use, you know what? I'm going to use Blushing Bright. And I don't know if I get a spare block. Yeah, I do. Oh. And let's do celebrate your day here. So you see all those elements are all laser cut for you. You don't have to think much. And we're going to add another little piece of ribbon on this one. Cut that there. Oh, this one go this way. Okay. Well, see, then they got it at the bottom. Me, I already mounted, so it's going to go the other way around. So it's just say it's no right and wrong when it comes to crafting. Absolutely not. So I'm going to put this at the bottom. And then I'm going to use dimensional. And they got the linen thread too also with this one. Put this in the back. And I'm going to put that right here. And it is a purple flower with a pink dot here. So we're going to use this, overlap this. Going to take a double leaf. Remember, always blue dot at the top, you go in the back, and then they got a single leaf. And a single leaf. And this is going to go back here. I think we got it all over there. Like I said, it's no right and wrong. Now we will do dimensional in the back of this. Here we go. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that. You know what? I'm putting that right here. Here we go. So now you get 1, you get 2, 3, and 4. And that is the box that they go in. See, you got the little hook here. Very, very lovely. Okay, so that was with the kit. But like I said, the stamp set, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to finish it after. The stamp set, I love this stamp set. I know it's another flower. Every time a new catalog, I'm like, I don't want no more flower. But this one, the flower was speaking to me. Put it that way. Let me see if I can shut this would be better. Here we go. So you got, it's a set of 10 stamps in this. Now, I did my monochromatic in color, and that's what I use. So you can see the flower and leaf stamp all in color. I got a blog post coming up on that. But you can see all the in color, very lovely with this set. I think it's a great set to showcase the colors. Okay, that's this. Now, I decide we're going to do live. And I had a white piece of cardstock someplace. Let me grab another one because I cannot see it. I'm using Petal Pink. And we're going to do I had a different hint here. Let me clean my flower. And I'm going to share with you how lovely it's stamped, the flower, because we didn't stamp much of that. We're going to start with the leaves. I like to start with the leaf first with this flower. After doing so many, that's what I decide I like to do better. So I'm going to put the leaf at the corner there. Boom. That's it in Pierre Pizzazz. Now I'm going to use Old Olive, and you get the vein of the leaves. That it's someplace here. I got it. See the little vein? And I'm going to stamp that right there. Boom. We're going to stamp the flower in petal pink. Right here. Voila. Camera don't do justice for this. It's such a lovely. So this is going to go inside. I won't put no greeting yet because I just don't know what I'm going to use this card for. And you're going to see what I'm saying about that. So this is going to go inside. So I cut my petal pink in 4 1/4 by 11, score at 5 1/2. The inside, the whisper white, it's 4 by 5 1/4. Now I got gray granite that measure 5 and 3/8 by 4 1/8. Just a little tiny border. Again, it's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and you're going to see it's just a tiny, tiny little border. Now I use the lovely paper. It's the designer syrup paper. I used the Peony Garden. That's all the prints that it's in that. I know it's not the same flower, but I wanted something with accent, so that's what I choose. And so I put a piece of 5 by 4, and I just cut it at 2 inch there. So at the top, I'm going to put seeds, the two-sided. I'm going to put the one with the flower at the bottom. Don't put it this way. Again, it's just a tiny, tiny border that I got. I'm going to put that right here. Now, I'm going to put my adhesive on the other side here. And we're going to put this at the top. And I emboss a piece of, that's not the right size though. So let's cut this at 4 1/8. And this is what? Is that the 1 inch strip? Yeah, 1 inch by 4 1/8. And I embossed that with the Scripty embossing folder. So we're going to put that right here. See how lovely it comes together? And then I stamped my flower in petal pink. And then I did the leaves. And I got another leaf someplace. Where did it go? Here it is. I wanted 2 leaves on this one because you see you get kind of 2 dent there. So I'm going to put in the front. Remember when you layer like this and you want to go in the back there. So I'm going to put that in the front there. And then here also. And I'm going to put that right here. Oops. Here we go. And then I'm going to put that right there. See how it dress up? We're going to mount that though with dimensional. I got the edge of a dimensional there, so why not use the whole darn thing on? Here we go. How about that? That's going to do the trick. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. So you see, I don't have no greeting at all. I can use that for just a note card. I can use that at a get well or happy birthday, or I think this card, it would be a pretty wedding card also, right? So see the inside. Oh, one more thing. You get those 3 little circles there. I like to use the same color. So I'm going to use the petal pink again. And because I think that dress quite a bit. And then I'm just going to add my 3 circle right in the center there. Voila. And you get those little doodads. Where did I put it? Here they are. I need to get another. Here we go. So what I have done with white. It don't really show with white, the little doodad there. It's like the little shadow of the center. So this time I'm going to use blushing bright to do that. That should add darker this time instead of lighter. Just going to go, I'm sorry for my head here. Et voila. See, now you get those little thing in the center. So that is it. So you see how very lovely this stamp set is. I think that a lot of time we don't very look at the beginning or in the section of the kits, but this stamp set can be purchased separately. You can purchase just the kit that makes 16 of these cards, or you can use also with a different stamp set. Like I said, if this those greeting don't suit you, you can use many different greeting because it's plenty different thing. So it's many things you can do. The beauty about this, like I said, you can buy one of the stamp set and like 5 of the kits, and because the kits sell separately. So the stamp set and the paper kit, it sells separately. They all come with that lovely box. So that is it for my lunchtime. I hope you had a great time. Let me flip you over here. Oh. Let me... Here we go. I hope you had a very, very love time during your lunchtime. Don't forget to subscribe right below. Also, the new catalog just started last week. Well, it's been a week and a day. Don't forget the sweet, sweet special. If you want a sweet deal, for $99, you get over $200 of product. That is joining my team. It is no string attached. It is no commitment. Give it a try and then see. So you pick $125 of product of your choice. You get a stamp bundle. So that can be a bundle with a die and a stamp, or a punch and a stamp. I got all that detail on my blog at Frenchie Stamp. I'm looking for my lovely, oh, here it is. Right here, right at the top, you get join my team, or just scroll and you're going to get the detail to join my team. Or if that's not a thing for you and you really don't want to join, we got order of 250, you get an extra 25 stamping reward. It's not just for the host. It's anybody that places an order of 250 and above, they get an extra 25 of stamping rewards. So that is a total of $50 for an order of 250. What is the stamping rewards? Can be anything in the catalog. You can choose paper, you can choose ink, you can choose dye, you can stamp, name it, the whole stamp set, absolutely anything in the catalog. So you can take a few ink pad, a few pack of paper, whatever that you want. So that is going on till the end of June. So don't miss out. If you get any question, give me a buzz. Till next time, happy stamping, and who knows when I'm going to be back live at lunchtime. So subscribe right below. Tonight I will be live on Facebook, Create on the Fly. Bye-bye for now.